Oh, are those tacos? You better believe they're tacos.
Let's get a taco. Who would have thought they'd have tacos here?
You realize that's probably a Camel ass taco.
Told my wife I wouldn't drink tonight.
Give me one of those famous giant beers I heard so much about.
What's against your lips? It's so good.
Start the episode already. What are we doing?
What's up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Talks with Beer. I'm Alfie.
And I'm your boy, Phyllis Phil. And if you're watching us on Spotify or YouTube. But if you are watching us for the first time, make sure you hit that like button, that comment button, and that bell button so that way you can notified every time we drop a new episode. Also, if you're listening to us on Pandora, Apple Podcasts, or any other podcast platforms, make sure you hit the follow button, the like button, and the bell button on that so that way you too can be notified every time we drop a new episode.
Yeah.
You gotta tell them, make sure you hit that like button or the bell button.
Yeah, and hit the like
And then
button.
we go ding, ding, ding. Bro, I think we rehearsed this so many times and we just fuck it up. It's like a routine.
You put too much pressure on yourself.
I know, right? I think I need to shorten that down a little bit. What's up, stepdaddy?
What's up?
So Jonah.
Jonah. If anybody is looking at Jonah right now, Jonah, put the camera on yourself.
Yes, sir.
We noticed we got a new dude today, don't you?
Yeah.
So what happened?
Just cut a little bit too much. A little bit too much.
Now, did you cut it or did the barber cut it?
They cut it.
Wait, they cut it?
Yeah, they cut it.
So when they cut it, what was your feeling?
Well, they were shaping it up first.
Because you had it like pretty long.
Yeah.
How long have you? If you remember the inches off your chin to your chest, how far was it?
I don't measure, bro.
You just let it grow, right?
Yeah.
I don't know if y'all can notice, but I got like peach fuzz going on. Like I'm trying to get a beard thing going on. Obviously,
zoom in. No, I'm just kidding.
my jeans are not that strong for some reason. But I noticed. When was it? This past weekend.
Yeah.
When we saw Jonah, and he was like short beard, and we're just like, who is this guy?
Did you get pretty litty off those shots?
Oh, you're talking about? Oh yeah. Okay, so this past weekend, me, Jonah, Alfonso, and some of other friends, we went out to Twin Peaks to go catch a little bit of the playoff games, and we got pretty lit. You know, it's weird because, you know, you get in there and me and Jonah were like 2 beers already in, 2 draft beers already in. And then Alfie and his roommate shows up. And then my other brother-in-law shows up. And then it just gets lit from there. And I know.
That's what I'm saying. Did you get a little lit?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, he was.
Shout out to
Yeah.
if you're at the bar and you don't know what to drink and you're trying to stir away from like Patron shots or whatnot, I recommend getting the green tea shots. Because
Oh yeah, that was not bad.
it doesn't really give you like a sour taste or
No,
anything
because
like
it's
that.
vodka, right? That's what it is.
I think it's Jameson. Is that
Was it
vodka?
Jameson?
Yeah, I think it's Jameson.
Shit,
It's
I don't even know
something.
what was in it.
Well, our other brother-in-law,
All I know is that
he used to be a bartender, so he knows about all the drinks. And he's like, "Let me get y'all some green tea." And they were like, "Some green tea." He's like, "No, it's a shot." And like they were really good, and it didn't leave me like you know how Patron, like you wouldn't take a shot
like a
of
bad
it.
aftertaste.
Yeah, you're just like you need to take like a after shot, like you need to take a chaser with it. But these green teas, I was just like taking it straight to the head. But that's where you go wrong.
Yeah, because I saw the only reason why I was asking you was because it was like I think like 8:30 at night, and like your wife posted a story and you were fucking snoring.
Yeah,
I was like, yeah, that motherfucker got lit.
yeah, yeah. I mean, you know, well, I fell asleep. I woke up. You know how when you're drunk, you take that little quick nap and you wake up.
Yeah.
You're just like, I'm ready to go again. Just like you hit cocaine or something, but you just take a nap. And then after that, it was just like, she it's one of those, she told me to sit down with her and watch this documentary. As soon as she says that, it's like over. Like I'm going to fall asleep within the first 15 minutes of a documentary because I can't watch documentaries.
Yeah, I mean, especially if you're kind of fucking lit, dude. That's like the most boring shit to watch, bro.
And the next thing you know, I was just like dead asleep, like standing up, basically. But for the record, hold on.
Okay.
Before we go any further,
We're going on record here.
we're going on the record. I just want to let everybody know, if anybody listened to the last episode, my wife made it clear she does not eat ketchup with tamales.
Oh, okay. So who does that?
I don't know.
So you just dreamt it.
I guess
Is that what it is?
Because after the show came out, I guess she heard it and she calls me out of nowhere. I'm at work and she calls me. I guess she just listened to the show. She goes, Who the fuck eats ketchup with tamales? First of all, and she did the famous line, wrong bitch. What bitch that you know eats tamales with ketchup? Because motherfucker, that ain't me. So I don't know where you got that story from. She goes, you better get on the show next episode and you to make that crystal clear. Got motherfuckers thinking that I eat ketchup with fucking tamales. So yeah, I got drilled for that. So
Shit,
it's
I
going on
bet.
record right
Yeah.
now to let everybody know she does not do that. So that was my fuck up.
That's good.
So
'Cause
I just want
that's-
to, yeah.
You know what though? I'm pretty sure I've seen somebody on TikTok eating a tamale with ketchup, and you're like, what?
Yeah, and it's just like party foul. But yeah,
Hell
she
yeah, man.
wanted to make sure I got on the record because I promise you I would not be able to come home unless I said it on air. And she's gonna ask me, "Did you say it?" And if I tell her
Did
yes,
you clear shit up?
yeah, she wants to clear that shit up. So she was like, "Wrong bitch." Now people think I eat fucking tamales with ketchup, and everybody's gonna look at me different. So I'm sorry.
Nah, you eat tamales with tapatio, which is maybe up there with worse too.
Really?
Fuck yeah, dude! Like what the fuck?
I eat
Put on some real salsa.
I'll put Tabasco sauce on mine.
Worse.
Really?
Worse.
Is it?
I was trying to give you the benefit of the doubt with tapatio, but you fucking.
Well, what do I put on there?
You took
then?
it further.
Well, what hot sauce is
Like
okay
some
with
salsa,
it?
bro. Like some red salsa, some green
Educate us.
salsa. What did you say? Some salsa verde?
Some salsa de verde,
Salsa de verde? Yeah. Some
chile de verde.
some salsa verde, bro. Whatever. I mean, it's all good. At least now we know it's not her.
Yeah,
So
it's me.
she gets her brown card back.
I'm the bad husband.
She had lost it there for a week, but she gets it back. She gets it back. Bro, so what's going on with the Cowboys, man?
Okay.
Oh, God, dude.
I'm ready for it, guys.
I know, dude.
I feel like it's our year.
You know, the whole time I was watching the game, I was like, whatever. I was like, I'm not going to get my hopes up. I was like, I'm just going to be calm,
I think that's
chill.
how. I think that's still. That's how my feeling is right now. Still, like I don't want to get my hopes up
Yep.
because you know we win one playoff game. We did that last time. You know, when Dak's first year was here, we won a playoff game. We did that another couple years ago. We won a playoff game, and then the next divisional round, we get fucking bombed. You know, we got bombed by we lost to Green Bay one playoff. We lost another playoff game to the Rams. So I don't know. I don't want to say like we're going there, but I just, you know, I kind of leave that room for a broken heart. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah. You don't want to get too excited.
you don't want to get too emotional.
Yeah.
But everybody's like, this is our year, because when it happens and it loses, it's like your hopes and your dreams just goes away.
It's like me with my relationships.
Stop.
Yeah, but see, and now it's another road game. They're going to go to San Francisco
Yes.
and play the 49ers
Yes.
at home.
And I like how, you know, if you watch ESPN, if you watch any sports stations or listen to any sports radio, they like to go back and they're like, oh, back in, 20 years ago when the sun set here and the stars were here last time we won the Super Bowl, or, they give you like stats that happened prior to you winning the Super Bowl, and they're kind of lining up today. And I was telling my wife, what's funny is that they had kind of mentioned, I overheard they were mentioning that kids nowadays, the 5-year-olds, 6-year-olds, 8-year-olds, 9-year-olds, like they're just witnessing now, like the excitement of the football team in their city, like, do you remember being young? Because at the time when they won the first time they won the Super Bowl back in 92, I was 5 years old. That kind of tells you how old we are, And then when they won in 93, I was 6. And then 95, I was 8. And it's crazy because my youngest one is 5 years old. So I'm not saying that, the stars are aligning right now. But,
Yeah.
I just got to constantly keep, telling myself that, there's going to be room for a heartbreak. But, man, if they end up winning this next round, like, you know how long it's been since we've been in the NFC title game?
I don't know, like 26, 27 years?
Yeah, something like that.
It's been about like...
My math don't be mathing all the time, so I can't.
It's
going
to be
to
about like 27
I can't tell you
years.
all that because I'm not good at math. I just know how to count
You know what
to
I was thinking? I was like, imagine if the stars really do align and somehow fucking the Giants pull off an upset and knock out the Eagles. and we somehow move on to the next round and we get the Giants versus the Cowboys, I feel like they would have a very, very good chance to make it to the Super Bowl.
Not to mention, if that does happen, where the Giants end up beating the Eagles and we win on Sunday, then that NFC title game is getting played here in Dallas.
That's gonna be nuts.
Man, dude, that would be fucking amazing.
That's one of those that the road to the Super Bowls ends with us at home.
Yeah. Yeah.
So that's one of those that if the Giants win and we win, it's a home field advantage for sure. But it's like, do we play well at home? Because last year we had a home playoff game. We lost to the 49ers.
Yeah.
So it's one of those that we just go ahead and just stay on the road?
I know, right? Oh, man. I don't know. It's just,
but I feel like Cowboy fans are all over the place to where like anywhere they go, it's going to be like almost like a home field advantage just because, fans travel well.
Yeah. Yeah, they do. So.
And what about Dak, huh? Dak showed up, didn't he?
I know, dude.
All them Dak haters. All them Dak haters during the Commandos when they were playing the Washington Commandos.
He looked so fucking good in this last game. I was like, oh, God, it's about time, man. We got to turn it up. This is where you need to come in. Start turning this shit up. Don't turn it down.
There was a play.
We're going.
There was a play on there where Troy Aikman kind of like it was 4th and go. This is when Dak did the bootleg and ran inside, did a Peyton Manning call. And he ran a touchdown. Soon before they hiked it, he was like, just go for 3. You should have just went for 3. You should have just went for 3. And then Dak did that, bootlegged it, and it's like Troy Aikman just got quiet. It's like, shut up, bitch.
This is why you're not a coach.
This is my time now.
You're not out there coaching,
This
man.
is my time now, motherfucker. Tired of living in your shadow.
Yeah, dude, that was it's a really good game. I thought they showed up. Dak did amazingly. So all we have to do is just hope that, he shows up again on Sunday and we clean up the 49ers and we move on to the next round.
Yeah. And if anybody's listening before the game, just let you know that they are hosting a watching party at the AT&T Stadium. It's free drink. It's free, not free.
Free drinks?
Yeah,
Yeah, we're there.
Free parking, free entry. That's what to say. Free entry, free parking, and the beers are $5.
Wow.
So no lawn
Shit,
chairs, no
dude.
coolers. And last time we had the watching party there when they played Tom Brady, we had up to like
we retired that motherfucker. That's what
11,000.
happened.
God.
11,000, I believe.
Yeah. That's a
11,000.
lot of people that showed up for a fucking watching party.
Yeah. For real.
And it, believe me, it was lit. Like it was lit. And luckily it was all like everybody was like, there was no like wild people, there was no fights, nothing. Everybody was just like everybody came together and they just cheered on the Cowboys. And it was like a beautiful sight to see.
Yeah, well, it was because they won.
Yeah,
Had they
but I'm just
lost,
saying, like,
I don't know. There
even
would have
then-
been some drunk fans. You bitch.
But I feel like there's fights whether we win or lose. Like y'all don't ever watch Texas Latino. They always show the Cowboy fights when they're at home. Like it's like you don't even watch the game.
man.
You watch,
I've gone to a bunch of games. I've never seen anybody get crazy.
really? Oh,
Yeah.
man. And
Man.
Yeah, it's
I feel like everybody's pretty tame for the most part. I do because a couple of times I've gone with my friend Ryan, and he's a fucking Atlanta Falcons fan, and he was wearing their jersey. I have seen like some other fans like try to get like pretty crazy with him, like "fuck you," like up to his face.
yeah, that's one thing about it. Like, I mean,
and we're just walking like "fuck off."
like shout out to all the people that go to like out of town games. Like
Yeah.
people who go to other state and they they rep the Cowboys and they go
Yeah.
to the game because I know they get hassled.
Oh yeah, dude.
I know
Especially
they
if you
get-
go somewhere shitty like fucking
Fel-
LA
Or Philly.
or if you go to a fucking God, who's like I feel like the worst fucking fans out there are the fucking Raiders fans, dude.
Oh yeah.
Dude, yeah. So like don't show up with somebody else's fucking colors to a fucking Raiders
Unless
stadium.
you're ready to fight.
Yeah, because they'll fight you. Those fucking drunk,
Yeah.
not orderly fans, disorderly fans, I mean.
Yeah, but it's gonna be fun Saturday. I mean Sunday. The whole weekend. I love playoff. I like NFL playoffs because that's when everything gets like really exciting. And I think that's for all sports. Once the sports get into the playoff mode, it's kind of like a do or die situation. Like even with basketball, like I'm not really a big basketball follower, but when
Right.
it comes to playoffs, like it's another level. It's another game.
Yeah, dude, it's like baseball.
Yeah.
once they go into October.
And it's like, it's playoff baseball, and then everything gets fun. Because, I mean, NFL, they gave us what? 16? I mean, they're giving us 17 games altogether.
Yeah.
They added an extra game. So, like, you get 17 games, but other than, like, basketball or baseball, it's like, 121 games? And,
Yeah, dude. Baseball has so many fucking games, dude. And then basketball is like 80 something.
Yeah.
So, I mean, we get, like, the least. And it's the most exciting one, though.
Yeah, I think it's because it's like short and sweet. You know? It's 1 week, once a week. When you get into the playoffs, it's one and done. It's not no best out of 3, best out of 4. Like, I don't like it's one and done.
Did you look at the bracket? Yep. So who's Kansas City is playing against Jacksonville, and then you have Buffalo versus
Bengals.
The Cincinnati Bengals. So out of those 4 teams, do you have any predictions on who you think?
I think that the Bengals will. I think they're gonna pull an upset.
Yeah,
I think they'll pull off an upset.
Yeah,
and I think that
is there something? Is it good?
I think that and I think that Kansas City will. I don't know. I feel like Trevor Lawrence kind of proved everybody wrong.
I know.
The
motherfucker celebrating at Waffle House.
Yeah, like Trevor Lawrence did a comeback on us. They did a comeback on the Chargers. And I feel like, I don't know. I think Trevor Lawrence steps it up a notch and does like the unexpected and pulls a comeback on Pat Mahomes.
Yeah. I don't know, man. That's going to be a tough game too.
But I'm pretty excited,
Yeah. I think we all are, especially for the Cowboys, because it's just, it's like you said, like all these stars are starting to line up for us. And I'm just like, just please, man, please. I've been talking so much shit to my friends who are fucking 49er fans. I'm like, don't let me down.
Oh, yeah, because you're from California too, right?
Yeah, I was like, don't let me down.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, my sister's husband, Jay, he's a huge 49ers fan. I haven't talked any shit to him because I see him more often. So I'm like,
So were you a Cowboy fan before you?
Yeah.
Before you moved to Texas?
Yeah, man.
What made you a Cowboy fan?
When I was a kid, bro, it was like when you grew up in
The 90s?
In East LA.
Yeah.
You're either a Cowboys fan or you're a 49ers fan or a Raiders fan.
Really?
Yeah, so all 3 teams there are huge.
I wonder why Cowboys took over California.
I have no idea, but they've always been really big for as long as I can remember. And they were all gang attire. So none of us could wear any fucking shit.
Really?
Yeah.
Because you have Cowboys wearing blue, and then you have 49ers wearing red. So I guess, that gives you like your Crips in your Bloods, right?
And the Raiders, what? They're just shitty ass fucking fans.
They're
That's
just
what they
fucking
are.
mobbed out motherfuckers. They always had the fucking dope ass like colors though, all black.
Oh yeah, dude. The Raiders for sure. It was like super gang attire. Like you couldn't wear that shit anywhere.
Yeah, because they're all black. I think that's the only Raiders are the only people that can get away from that. But I'm excited, guys. I'm excited. You think we're gonna pull it off? What's your prediction?
My prediction for Sunday, I feel like Cowboys 27.
Might be a low scoring game.
I don't know. It may be a high scoring game. Well, I don't know because both defenses are both
That's
great.
what I'm saying.
So I'm just like,
it's gonna be a low.
I'm thinking about 7-10.
Really? You think it'd be that low?
No, I think
I feel like it'd be like 23 to 27.
To be honest, man, if we
there.
don't fix that damn run game, Debo Samuels and Christian McCaffrey, they're gonna just eat our asses up like they raping us. What do you think, Jonah?
Fuck.
Man,
bro. Oh, you don't watch football.
Hey, dog, chill.
You watch tennis.
Stop.
What's your prediction?
Nah, Cowboys got it. We
so?
got it. Yes, sir.
Okay. Well,
right,
I'm gonna go with.
Let's see if this ages like milk.
Yeah, I'm gonna see. I would say Cowboys are gonna win.
You got to.
31-28.
There it is.
You heard it here, folks.
What's up, guys? Alfie here. Got any questions you want to ask us? Well, email us at tacoswithbeerpodcast@gmail.com and we'll read them on air.
All right, so this past week has been the most funniest fucking thing that I've seen in a while. And if anybody has been on social media, people know, or if you probably heard about her or seen it, you have seen this white lady as a cop who got pretty much fired, and then now her memes are everywhere. And for people who don't know who it is, so in Tennessee, there's this cop lady. Does anybody know her name?
Megan Hall.
Megan Hall.
Megan Hall.
Megan Hall was a cop, and she figured that she was ready to serve her community by getting a lot of dicks. In
Oh, man.
part of the station with the people in the station, with the cops in the station.
Well, what I've read, it's like more than half, or almost half of the department.
Yeah,
Fuck, man.
bro. Okay, and
Talk about
so
fucking to serve.
the funny thing about it is her husband is a park ranger, and he said that he was sticking by her side. Now,
Right. Okay, go ahead.
does it make it even funnier that you got all these cops banging your wife and you're a park ranger?
I don't know.
Would it make it worse if you were a mall security officer?
Yeah.
Yeah?
It would probably make it worse.
So it's kind of like, shut the fuck up. You're just a park ranger and we're fucking your wife. Shut up, you park ranger.
But the memes, man.
But the
the memes.
So if you see this white girl and everybody, you see memes about her, just know that's exactly what it is, because the whole station ran the whole train on this white girl. Now, what I want to know is, when did they have time to do this? Because I've heard the story is they were actually on duty
on some occasions,
where they're tearing this girl up. So I'm trying
Damn. Are you serious?
to, yeah, they were on duty.
Jesus.
So it's like, did they all get in the back of the SWAT car now? I mean, the SWAT van?
I mean, you know, I'm looking at her. She's not bad looking at all. So
I don't know. That's not my style.
Nah. That's Alfonso's.
That's Alfonso's.
what? Whatever, dude. I'm just saying.
Well,
Come
I would
on,
tell-
man. Hey. As far as looks go, she's not bad looking.
Oh, I don't know.
All I'm saying is that if I was an officer at the station, I would have gotten my turn too.
And that is how herpes is spread.
For real, dude.
So, and I don't know. I just, with the story coming out, and now you're everywhere, and your husband's thinking about it. Now that's love.
Well, it's because she told her coworkers that she was in an open relationship.
Oh, is
right?
that what it was?
Yeah, that's what she was going around saying. Like, hey, I'm in an open relationship. So this is why her husband's sticking by her. So here's my question. Do you think at some point, like, let's say some of these where the shit went down, maybe the husband was there to watch?
Remember what there was that one of their, we don't shame kinks, right? What is it? We don't kink shame?
Yeah, we don't kink shame.
We don't kink shame.
Well, on one
wasn't
thing I
saying that
heard.
it was kink shaming. I was just saying,
I'm
like,
just saying, like, that's part
it'd
of
be kind of
it.
weird if you're railing her and the dude's in the corner jerking off.
Just like a cuckold.
A what?
A cuckold or something.
Yeah, a cuckold.
What
you
is
know,
that, guys?
he's a dude that just watches.
Yeah,
'cause
he's
he
in the
likes
corner.
He likes to watch his wife get dominated.
Yeah.
Is that your kink?
No.
I think it's funny because I mean,
some guys like that. Some guys like, I don't know what. Okay, we're not kink shaming. We're just trying to understand. I'm trying to understand.
Trying to reach some mutual ground.
Exactly. I'm trying to just figure it out, because, you know, there's a big world out there and I'm just trying to explore it. And I'm just trying to understand that, let me get this straight. You like to watch another man rail your wife. For what reason? What would be the reason?
okay, so this is the
Go,
reason
Alfonso.
why I think
This is the reason why I
think. I said I think. No, I don't know, man. I'm not into that shit. No, I would never want to watch. If I was with her, no,
You
man.
are fake news.
No, man, I'm not gonna be fucking sitting there watching some other dude fuck.
But
your
what would you
girl.
think? What would you
Like,
think's the reason like guys like that? Jonah,
Porn? I don't know.
you think they had an OnlyFans?
That's a good question.
That is a
Look
good
her
question.
up. OnlyFans.
Hold on, let's bring out the tacos with beer account real quick for OnlyFans. What's her name? Megan what? Megan Myrtle? Oh, wait, wrong one.
Bring out the tacos with beer OnlyFans feet pics.
Nah, bro, I have no idea why anybody would be into that because I'm not into it.
Well, I
Clearly, you're not into it.
Well, clearly. I mean,
And you-
because if I see that,
I think the only one
Look,
that
if
I feel
I-
like you should ask me.
I am
as
asking
Jonah.
Okay, Jonah,
Jonah,
Yeah.
would you like to see that?
No, I would not.
You took a deep breath on that. We got to think about it.
No, I'm trying to get into that headspace, of just being there watching, and no, I can't do it. I
So-
can't.
really?
So
Yeah,
would you be,
really.
Would you be like, You wouldn't sit there and be like, maybe I should take notes.
Is that why they do it, Phil?
I don't know.
This is why I
don't
would
kink
feel
shame?
like no.
Oh.
I feel like you wouldn't want to do that. Let's say that she is going through the whole department and you are there watching your wife get railed by the whole department. What if one of these dudes comes in with a huge piece and you're just going like, fuck, and then you see her go through a couple of orgasms and you're like, fuck.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, wouldn't that like mess up your mind? Like, bro.
Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, people that are in an open relationship obviously are on a different level.
Okay. Or is it different than that of watching your girl get railed? Different than the threesome if it was two guys and a girl? Is it the
Yes.
same? Is it the same?
Yeah, that's very different because you're engaging in the situation.
Or
you
maybe
know?
he was engaging.
Well,
Maybe. Well,
that's another layer, right?
I mean,
We're
they're not
peeling
gonna
the onion
they're
here.
not gonna they're not gonna say that because they're already like shaming her because they're like, a married woman has sex with all these guys in all the station. But clearly, if you saw the picture of all the guys, clearly you can see they all have wedding rings on too. So
I
they're
know.
all married too. So they're all getting divorced. That's gonna be a busy ass courtroom in Tennessee. I'll tell you that.
Yep.
No shit, dude.
Yeah. So it's like you're shaming the girl, but one, like all the guys were married too.
Yeah, I
So
know.
was it like a threesome that the guy was like, hey, or was she trying to get to the top of the chain in the company?
Right? Trying to move up a lot quicker.
Yeah. She was trying to be a detective.
I do know somebody who's in an open relationship and
Jonah?
no,
Call him out,
no,
call him out.
Nope.
No, just kidding.
No. I do know somebody who's in an open relationship, but I'll tell you where it gets kind of weird because they do hook up with different couples and
So they're swingers.
yeah, they're swingers.
So
but
it
the
has to-
person that I know, him and his wife are swingers.
Mm-hmm.
They're in a they're married. They're in an open relationship.
Mm-hmm.
But where I'll tell you where it's kind of fucked up. He likes to fuck dudes,
Wait.
and she likes to be
Watch.
with girls. Yeah,
Oh, so they like to just
they both like to switch.
so they're bi
I guess. Yeah,
swingers.
yeah,
Do they
yeah.
wear so let me ask you a question. Is it true of the upside down pineapple?
I have no idea. You're asking me like I'm
You're
a part
asking
of
the
the
wrong-
fucking
Well,
swingers community.
they're your friends. Like, obviously, you know about that, so I would figure you would ask questions because I'm a curious person. Like, I'm not gonna engage in it. I'm just curious. I just want to know, like,
Well,
just in case I see because there's little secret symbols.
I
And
gotta
stuff.
be honest with you. I've known of this person for a long time, and when I found out that he does
Was like last week.
no that he likes to hook up with dudes,
Yeah.
did kind of fuck me up a little bit. I was
He's
like,
I'm not,
what?
and you shared a beer with me.
no. I've never shared a fucking drink with this person or really been nearby. I just know of it.
Because when we went to Miami, me and Jonah and our wives, we went to
well,
Miami.
Oh,
Whoa.
Jesus. I just kidding.
My swim
okay.
trunks are pineapples.
Oh, yeah, they were. Yeah.
And they're like all over the place. And I was getting some kind of like looks, like
you
people
were walking with your wife, and
yeah.
you were like,
and then I realized that the upside down pineapple on TikTok that says that's a symbol of your swingers.
Yeah.
So I'm just kind of like, should I keep wearing these swim trunks?
Hey,
So
you might get lucky.
So I'm just saying, like, is it like
Unless it's that guy, then he's gonna try to fuck you.
yeah, he's gonna come after me, you know? So I don't know. That's it's.
What?
Anyways,
What? You know?
so this Tennessee chick, right? So
Yeah, bro. I don't know. I personally, I have no idea. Like, open relationships are very odd to me, you know, because I feel like it would be a mind fuck for me. So I could never do something.
now,
like that.
is it for?
Or if I was dating somebody and they told me that's what they wanted, I would immediately kill it.
Well, kill her, kill it.
No, the relationship. I'm saying.
So what do you think it'd be
I'd be
more?
like, no,
well,
I'm good.
one, true, because I think after a while your insecurity will kind of get to you, because you will have your good moments and your bad moments with the relationship. But I think for a guy, in the back of your head, you would constantly think like, dang, like is she thinking about that one time, you know? Or vice versa. She may be thinking when guys hit that mode.
Well, yeah, it's like, did you see that TikTok of that guy's like interviewing that white girl and he was like, so what's the craziest thing you did? And she's like, oh, recently I had a threesome with my best friend, but she's really upset at me because he nutted in me and not her. You know, so it's like, you think that you might want this.
The baby batter needed to do both, huh?
It's like, you think you might want this, but at the end of the day,
I think
don't know.
it's an idea. Like, it's a fantasy. You know, people who watch porn, like that's a fantasy. And when I
yeah.
guess when it happens, you're kind of like ashamed about it. Like, oh man, what did I just do? And then it's like some people can go out.
The post nut clarity, is that what you're talking about?
All the cloud just goes away.
It's
The
like,
cloudiness goes away.
What did I do?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
And then it's like, some people can't keep a straight face when they see him again. You know,
It's like that Joe Rogan bit. It's like, if you really feel like calling her, just jerk off. And after you're done, if you still feel like calling her, then maybe call her, you know?
because in the cloud, what is it?
But once you have had
The
that
cum
post,
cloud, when the cum cloud goes away, then
yeah, dude, then you're back. You're like, what the fuck was I thinking? Nope.
I've heard the same thing when they're like, bro, if you're in a club and you want to go buy this girl a drink, go in the restroom, jerk off, come back and see if you're going to spend your money on that girl.
Hold on. People doing that in
Don't
a club?
do that. That's against the law. Okay.
Not if you're doing it in a stall,
Jesus.
because they're not supposed to be looking at you anyways in the stall.
Yeah, but there's still cracks and all this shit.
Speaking of that, you ever use the restroom in a stall and then you walk by and you look up and
You don't even have to complete that sentence just to tell you that is the most awkward eye contact you can make while you're in there.
and you make eye contact,
You're like, oh
just
shit.
do the little crack.
Oh my God.
Or my thing is when they go and they knock on it, like, motherfucker, you see my feet.
I have a story that's kind of fucked up.
Go for it.
It was
We
at
got time.
It was at the gym. I accidentally opened the door for somebody who was taking a shit.
Oh, fuck.
But it was the last stall, because I was like,
Oh yeah,
shit.
the handicap one where it's
Yeah,
like
yeah.
big and
Yeah,
you
so
can't
there was
see nothing
like-
underneath it.
There's like 4 or 5 prior to that one.
Yeah.
And that one's always empty. So I'm just walking over there confidently and I just go, boom. And the dude's like, huh, and then he covers up. And we made eye contact, but I somehow looked down a little bit.
Somehow.
I'm sorry. You just can't. And I was like, and I closed the door and I was like, my bad. And I walked away and I was like, oh,
I'll believe it.
God.
Is that why you stopped working out?
I was like, oh my God, that was a grown man.
Well, how do you do you wait for the guy to come out and be like, excuse me, sir, I apologize?
No, dude, I was like, oh, my bad. And I slammed it back and then I ran to another stall and then I waited till he left and I was just like, fuck.
What I'm asking is do you
I went back to work out. Yeah.
I'm saying, but like, if you see them, do you approach them? But like, hey man, sorry about seeing you taking a shit. Like, do you apologize or you just got to keep it moving?
You gotta keep it moving, man.
Yeah.
I feel like I just need to go and explain myself. Look, sir,
No.
this is what happened. I didn't mean to see your
No.
or the time.
And this is where I was gonna say, because I was like, it's like a grown ass man, and I was like, that is like the smallest dick I've ever seen in my life. But he was in a very vulnerable position. So I
What was he doing? He was
Well,
tucking it in.
It was fucking mid drop, you know.
Yeah, I was like, oh fuck, I feel so
pushing.
bad right now.
He was pushing. He was trying to get that long string out, and then you kind of walked in on him, and they got cut off.
Yeah, because he was like concentrating. I'm just like, poof. Oh.
Can you imagine if you walked in here like hands on your knees?
Dude, I know. After
Get on
that,
the
though,
floor.
I learned my lesson. I was like, never busting doors in like that. Even if I know for sure nobody ever uses the stall.
Were you
I'm
on
gonna be
pre-workout
like-
or what?
I'll be like, yeah, dude. I'm pushing it a little bit, get a little firm. It's like, oh, okay, it's somebody.
How about
it's
you
occupied. Occupied. No, that's the worst. If you're knocking, like,
You just hit occupied, stranger.
nah, dude. If somebody knocks on me, like, it's like, bitch, you can't see my fucking legs
Well,
and everything.
you're in the handicap stall in the back.
try to fucking open it.
Well, you never know. Maybe some kid with maybe some kid went in the back and locked it and walked out like a prank. See, that's what I'm saying. Like you need to if you knock, you have to like let it be known. Like make
Oh,
it,
well, I'm not gonna say occupied. I'm gonna be like,
oh, really?
yeah, give a cough and like,
So,
oh,
you
shit,
just
they're
kind of
in
like
there.
make noise, move your feet, like.
Or you know what, dude? Not even that. This is what you do. This is the pro move right here. When you're taking a shit in that last stall and somebody's walking up to it, you go immediately letting somebody know that you're in there. So they're like, oh, not even gonna touch the door. Somebody's clearly in there.
I pretend like I'm on my phone.
Start talking. Yeah, bitch. I hate that shit though. It's like people that are when you walk into a stall,
No, bro, like-
and somebody's on the fucking phone. I'm like, oh god, why are you talking while you're taking a shit?
No, bro.
man?
The funniest thing is like, all right, so my wife has a habit of fucking calling me when I'm on the shitter,
Oh hell no.
right? She can call me anytime on the day, and I'm not usually doing anything. But there's times where I'm like, all right, fuck, I gotta go take a shit. She'll call me, and sometimes she'll FaceTime me
while
right?
you're taking a shit.
While I'm taking a shit, and me, I don't care,
Yeah.
But the funny thing about it is when I answered it, I thought nobody was in my area, so I answered it. And somebody walks in, and then they hear me talking on the phone to my wife on FaceTime while I'm taking a shit. And I come out and I go to like where all my coworkers are at, and he explains it like Phil in there talking on the phone when he's taking a shit. Now that's embarrassing.
Yeah.
So, but for me, like if somebody were to walk in, like how I get somebody's attention, like usually
You
I
just
just
pretend like you're on the phone.
that, or I just be like,
No, I'm just telling you, you just gotta be like immediately, and then somebody knows.
or you don't pretend like you're fake pushing,
No, man,
like
like,
something's going on in there.
no, you don't need to do that. You could just cough and make yourself known. You're like, oh, he's in there.
Okay, what do you?
This is like the airport,
Yeah,
the DFW airport.
Yeah.
They have
specific.
they have lights up top. No. I'm just saying, like, I feel like all restrooms could use
Buc-ee's.
this. They all have lights up top, so all you got to do is look up, and if it's green, it's empty. If it's red, somebody's using it.
Buc-ee's has the same thing. Well, one thing about Buc-ee's actually has walls next to you.
Dude, Buc-ee's has like the best fucking bathrooms,
Yeah, they
dude.
do.
So private.
And
You're
so-
just
yeah.
like, you can comfortably shit next to people.
Yeah, but sometimes
It's not like when you're like next to somebody, you can like butt, feet
Yeah.
with somebody.
Yeah.
Hey, you got any toilet paper, bro? Pass some over.
Or if you put your phone down there and make it look like you just took a picture, hit your flash. You ever done that?
Hello?
No.
Are
That's
you
just me.
pooping? It smells really good.
So I asked my son, I was like, yo, what's the pooping rules at school? He's like,
Oh,
the
God.
shitty rules at school back in high school is you do not
Shit.
you do not shit at school.
That's
And I
right.
was like, why? He's all like, you would get harassed.
Yeah.
You're
That's
like-
where all the fights go down to in the bathroom. You ever seen those fucking videos of the fights? Yeah. And they break into the last handicap stall and the kid's in there trying to take a shit. And they're just fucking each other up, and he's like, oh God. Yeah. It's like the worst thing that could happen to you is while you're taking a shit. Happened to that guy at the fucking gym. He was in there comfortably shitting, and I'm like, boom! Oh shit! And he went home that day so fucked up. He was thinking about me on the way home. He's like, that fucking asshole.
No, I'm pretty sure
doesn't
he-
know how to fucking knock.
I'm pretty sure he wrote a letter to corporate. So like, I think your bathroom policies need to be a certain way because this
Yeah,
is what happened.
that dude was
This
bad.
guy hopped on
That
fucking
dude
pre-workout and cocaine, kicked in my door.
That dude never came back to that same gym, dude. He started going to a different one.
Bro,
all right?
you fucking make him in his membership. He had to pay the cancellation fee.
Damn.
It was really embarrassing, dude. I was just like, oh, fuck. I stayed in the stall until he left, and then I walked out, and I was like, I just ran into the fucking treadmill, and then I just started working out.
And you see him start fucking grinning and laughing. And you know it's him because I know you saw his fucking shoes.
I know.
Hey guys, Phil here from Talklessful Beer Podcast. If you have a business you want to advertise on the show, then email us at talklessfulbeerpodcast@gmail.com.
Daddy,
Action to step down.
you're not my dad.
Oh, look at Daddy.
He's not. My dad is down. I miss him.
All right, guys. In our last episode, we told you we're doing away with what the fucks, and now we got a new segment today, guys. It's called Read It with Stepdaddy. Now, Stepdaddy Jonah is actually going to be reading some stuff that's been written. So we're actually going to hear what he has to say and hopefully give some good advice. So go ahead, Jonah.
All right, so pulled this one, caught my eye, and it starts like this. My husband took the tires off my car. Sorry. He got up early this morning. I didn't think anything of it because he goes to the gym before work, and I saw it when I went to go look for my son's toys in the car. All my tires were gone. My
Damn.
heart sunk because I thought he must have been mad about something. I called my husband. I asked him what I did. He said, "You did nothing. I just prefer you not to go anywhere this week." I said, "Why didn't you just tell me that?" He said, "I wanted you to understand, words aren't enough for you sometimes. I'm so tired of his games. I don't even know what he wants from me anymore. Sometimes I see where I messed up, but this was completely unexpected. I'm so loving towards him. I don't deserve this."
Yeah, you do.
I can see it now.
God, that was so depressing.
Right?
Jesus.
A little
Bring
bit,
some
man.
energy.
Jesus.
Damn, dude.
Yeah.
First of all, let me tell you, that's a whole bunch of red flags. Your husband is so fucking controlling that he takes the tires off your vehicle so that you don't go anywhere. Bitch, you're not that lady from the fucking police department.
Yeah, Jesus fucking Christ. Well.
What's her name? Megan? Megan? You're not Megan.
You're not Megan Myrtle.
Yeah.
Megan Hill from Tennessee.
Yeah, you're not the
Whatever
cop.
Fucking name was.
Bro,
That's like next level shit.
Well, what was really unexpected for me is that she messaged this thing and she said that she called him to be like, "Hey, what's up?" Not, "Oh, did I get robbed or something?"
I know, right?
You know?
It's like she
it's
knows.
like she knows that.
It's like she knows this motherfucker's a psycho.
Yeah.
He does this. This is not the first time.
It's like you wake up to your car on fucking brakes, and your first thought is to ask your husband why he took the tires off, and now why you got jacked.
First of all,
That's how you know there's a white family in the suburbs.
you're just
Daddy, chill.
It's a white family in the suburbs.
I'm
They
just
don't
like,
know nothing about
I
getting
don't-
jacked.
I don't understand. Like, your first reaction was to call your. Now, if she were to call her husband and he was being in panic and like, "Holy shit, what happened?" At least play it off. You know?
You ever been around controlling couples?
No, this dude's
like
a
that?
douche.
Or maybe they bring out weapons and get crazy with each other.
Yes.
No? You ever been around some shit like that?
Well, back when I was young,
No,
I wasn't
nothing recently.
I wasn't the greatest man in the world. No, I'm just kidding. That's not me.
You ain't been around toxic relationships where they get so crazy, somebody else whips out a gun, starts shooting it off in the fucking air? No?
Yeah.
No.
Never seen that? Never been around anything like that? Maybe.
I remember being somewhere around there that little bit where, but for the story, it wasn't really her fault. because when you don't give somebody back their phone and she's asking for it and they're hopped on liquor, firearms begin to get pulled out and shot in the air.
That's where the brain goes immediately, right?
Yeah, because you got to make your point across, and sometimes
words don't do it. Gun does.
Words don't get across.
I'm just saying that's
like a bullet.
But words don't get across. The bullets do. So
it's like I don't know. Then firing off.
I mean,
cops getting called, and
do they have any kids?
Yes.
Yeah, she said that she was getting her son's toy.
Okay, so let me get this straight. You have a car that has no. Well, what if his truck doesn't have any wheels, and he's like, "All right, I'm gonna have to borrow your wheels so I can use my truck."
That's not what happened.
I'm trying to give the benefit of the doubt. Okay? I'm trying to be optimistic.
He
here,
said,
okay?
"You not going nowhere this weekend."
Damn, this weekend, like, how long is he gone?
Oh,
I don't know, dude. This might be a dude that works like one of those like
In the
oil field jobs or something like
he's
that.
a firefighter because or maybe he's in the army.
But it's like that is so insane on such a crazy level.
I'm not gonna say anything, but what if she's like done some crazy shit in the past, and he's like, I don't trust this bitch, and he's probably been nice to her and be like, look, babe, I don't want you to go out, and then she's like, fuck that, I'm gonna go out, and all these times he's like, she's fucked him over, and he's like, not this time, bitch, I'm taking your tires off. Bam.
But isn't it more easier or less work just to leave the relationship? I mean, this guy's getting up early. She said he got up early. She thought he was going to the gym. No, I'm pulling all the tires off your car.
Well, maybe that's his pre-workout. Maybe that's his warm-up,
Oh,
like
man,
he took the tire, like he flipped the tires over. How do you know that those tires are not in the backyard where where he's flipping tires,
That's a lot of time.
And he's like, you know what, when I get done my workout, I'll put them back.
Bro, that is some fucking psycho ass dedication right there. I'm gonna wake up early
At least it's some kind of dedication
to take off this woman's fucking tires off her car so that she cannot go anywhere. Right?
Yeah.
God forbid she has a fucking emergency with her children
Call
and she can't
Oh,
fucking
damn.
take them anywhere.
Call 911. It's a free
It's not
ambulance
that-
that comes.
Nah,
Oh,
that ain't
sure,
free. That ain't free.
Especially here in fucking America. It's
Well,
free,
they're
all right.
they're not in here in Texas. Where are they at?
I
we
don't
don't
think
know.
she
So
knows
you got to
what's
think
fine.
about that's just a story. You
What
got
do
to
you
think.
mean not here in Texas? We don't have any fucking
Canada does.
Oh, okay.
So what if you know
Well,
if it's not in Canada?
Well, it doesn't matter. Okay.
I'm trying to be that guy that
Dude,
sees the light.
you're trying to get on his side, and I'm like, this guy's clearly fucking crazy, dog.
What if it's not him? What if it's her?
Then just leave, my dude. I mean, imagine all the stuff
I
that
know,
he's
bro.
going through in his
I'm
head.
pretty sure all the ladies that are hearing me right now, I'm just fucking firing them up. They're drinking coffee in the morning, listening to us
Yeah.
and hearing me like stick up for this guy, and they're like, this motherfucker is why I don't listen to the show.
No, right in.
Yeah, dude, you're making yourself really fucking likable
I
right
like
now.
it, yeah. You know what? No, okay, so check this out. Aside from this story, so last story, we talked. What did we talk about on the last Read It with Stepdaddy?
The porn,
Okay,
the hardcore
so
porn.
you know how?
Oh, yeah.
So people who listen to this show, I just want to put this out there. People listen to the show. They know our personalities. They know that we like to joke a lot. So this one girl wanted to take an account and actually write me and tell me like how, because we talked about how girls like pain and shit. And I was like, you just got to punch the shit out of her. I'm not going to do that.
Jesus.
So this girl took it on herself to think that we were actually being serious. And we're like, well, that's why your wife doesn't know what she wants because you don't know, blah, blah, blah. Okay. First of all, bitch, I'm listening. I hope we're just have eye contact.
All right, I'm zooming in. No, I'm just kidding.
This is a joke show. Okay.
Wait. Hold on. You kind of lost me a little bit. She said that she actually thought that we were being serious.
Yes.
That we were like advocating to
Like we didn't know what our women wanted.
Oh wait. Oh.
Because that little.
I mean, first of all, who the fuck knows what women want to begin with?
women don't even know what women want. You ask them what do you want to eat, they'll give you 2 hours. You're still you haven't eaten in 2 hours.
Yeah, so I'm like, wait, what?
So, all right, sorry. Let me throw off the track.
No. That's good. I mean, most of the replies that I saw was like, yeah, most dudes are like, yeah, my girl doesn't watch porn. That's what it was. But I didn't actually see that girl. She wasn't wrote directly to you.
No, she wrote directly to me. And I was like, oh, so you know what I did? You know what I did? I just left her on red.
You just replied to her right now.
Yeah.
She's going to write to you this week.
You just started another fight, dude.
Well, I don't care. It gives us more stuff to talk about on here.
Yeah, dude.
We're not going to name her.
No, don't do that.
I'm not. Because you don't deserve it. You don't deserve the gaslight.
No, dude, no. But that's crazy, and that's obviously just everything that we say here is just satire. So
No, it's not.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, we bullshit a lot.
Do we?
Yes.
Yeah, don't take it seriously. I mean, clearly,
This
if
is my
the dude
therapy,
is taking
dude.
off tires off your truck, definitely stay in a fucking relationship. You fucking deserve to stay there. You know what I'm saying? Like, bitch, you've been
You
good.
like that. You like that
You
life.
like it.
You've been about that life.
That's how you like being dominated.
Yeah.
Come on, let's be serious.
I just don't like when people get into a toxic relationship like that and then they complain about it, but then they're just kind of like, oh, I'm just gonna stay. Maybe he won't maybe he won't take off the tires next time. But it's
Yeah.
like, come on.
I mean, assuming it's America, it's a free country.
I just hope that he doesn't like.
It's really easy for us to say it though, right? But like when you think about like they're married, they have a house, they have children. How difficult would it be for somebody to walk away though, right? The reality.
True. Because
Right?
that's a lot of
Because you're talking about
court fees.
I mean, hey, you have experience in that, buddy.
Yeah. It's not a fun path. I'll tell you that.
Yeah.
For the guy. Well, I don't know if he took the tires, he may take something else.
What, a crowbar? What?
Cut the
It might
brake lines.
It might take her life.
Ugh, God.
Because also
That's why definitely leave that situation.
Yeah, because I'm not trying to watch a documentary about you to my wife when I'm all drunk and
You're already passed out 5 minutes in.
Yeah, exactly. I'm not doing that. Well, that's all for us today, guys. We appreciate y'all hanging out with us. Make sure that you hit that bell button, that like button, and that comment on us if you're watching us on Spotify or YouTube, or if you're actually listening to us on Apple Podcasts, Pandora, wherever you listen to your podcast. Make sure you hit the follow button, the like button, and the comment button on that as well.
Yes, and I know we weren't on YouTube, but the show's back on YouTube.
Yeah, so if you
if you want to watch it there, because that's where most people are watching it. Then we confused everybody and said it was on Spotify,
Which
and
it
then
is.
most people were just watching it on Spotify, but it is back on YouTube. So.
Well, I found out a lot of people don't have Spotify.
Yeah, a lot of people don't have Spotify. A lot of people everybody has their own little thing that they use. You know, that's the reason why, we're on everything.
Yeah. So wherever you listen to your stuff,
Wherever you listen.
wherever you watch your stuff at, we're on there. We promise. Except
You don't have to bootleg it. It's free.
no, yeah, it's not. It's not. So
Like, subscribe.
Like, subscribe. If you want to leave a tip, go ahead. We're taking tips. Not just money, but life as well. Jonah, you got anything you want to say? You got any shout outs?
The only thing I got to say is go Cowboys.
Go Cowboys.
Yeah, baby.
And remember, guys, always, always, always keep those tacos hot and spicy.
This beer's coming. We're out.
Hey, will you guys let me know if this ever airs?
I hate goodbyes.
Get the hell out of here!
Bye, Felicia.
Think I'll go home now.